While neighborhoods did provide a physical and emotional barrier to the outside world, living conditions in the tenements were primitive.
At the front of the building, there was a window. At the back of the building, there was a window. And in the middle, there were 2 rooms without windows. That's if you had 4 rooms. Some people only had 2 rooms.
We lived in a tenement building. There was a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. Now, my father and mother had 1 bed, and the children all slept in another bed. We slept sideways, and we were that young that we all fitted in. So there was, all 6 of us lined up. In the summertime, I know several times I remember I'd sleep on a fire escape.
Even if you had your whole family with 3, 4, 5, 8 children, you still took in a boarder or 2. People slept all over. They slept on the floor. They slept on the sofas. In some instances, in some cities, you had the beds being used 24 hours a day in 8-hour shifts. I mean, the poor people literally were on top of one another. And it was not a healthy situation.
The terrible world of the tenements gave rise to a new social reform movement. Reforms were passed, but slowly and with only modest gains for the immigrant tenants.
In 1901, New York State becomes the first state that requires windows to be built in every room and indoor plumbing in the buildings. So you can imagine what it was like before then. And if New York is the first state in 1901, what about all these other cities where people came? Boston, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Chicago, Cincinnati, and so forth.